Well, 3 down. I'm becoming best friends with nature. They like me here a lot. So far, I've killed 3 colossi and 3 lizards. Because I am a good boy. Says this way. Maybe you can make it through that crack, or maybe it's a dead end and I have to go the long way around. There is a map. Oh, that kind of looks like a road. Let's have faith. Lizards. Did I see 2 lizards? Are they mating? Everyone gets to die. Hooray! I wasn't crazy. There were 2 lizards. 3rd lizard. Why am I hunting lizards, though? I don't know. It's a mechanic. You hunt lizards, their tails fall off, you get the tail. And then... Is that another one? That is another one. Am I just a bad person? I'll accept any answer, really. Why? There's so many of them here. Either they're not collectibles and they just spawn all over the place and it's no big deal, or this is the spot where they want to make sure you really notice them by putting one, like, every 5 feet for a bit. Hey, buddy. Run, run, run. I'll never catch you. They're big-ass lizards, by the way. They would have to be, because this world is so big that normal-sized lizards would never be found by humans, except the most obsessive ones. And honestly, those people, you shouldn't feed their habits. Yeah. This will be a weird thing to say after all the lizard murder, but I always do feel weird about the kicking of horses. I just shot my horse in the face. I just shot them in the face. There's a sound effect and everything dedicated to the picking up of lizard tails. I think it's worth doing, maybe. Wow, you just vanished. Oh, hey. Oh, did I miss? Oh, I only got the tail off. Oh. Huh. I guess you get to live. Boy, does he look strange with the tail gone. Even without the Colossi around, every boss chamber, just on its own, is just a beautiful little location. Like, shockingly so. By the way, I don't have a lot of faith in this horse's survival chance in the narrative. Whenever I play a quiet, basically no dialogue, very scenic, pretty, beautiful thing, where you do some Zelda-like interactions with the environment and then do some objective with mostly no dialogue, and there's one living thing around the whole time, that one living thing has a tendency to die. It's about as common as playing a first-person puzzle game that's in chambers, and there's some kind of narrator talking to you throughout the game, and then lo and behold, they betray you or are lying to you in some way by the end of the game. What is this place? I heard loud noises. Oh. Oh, that's my horse. That's my horse being noisy. I think that's it there. It seems like maybe those underground areas might be useful for dealing with it. Oh boy, those exposed bones. That seems not healthy. You okay, buddy? You want to talk about it? Alright, well I can't really reach any parts of his body from here. I suspect these are here for a reason. Okay, so aggro cannot go in them. The Colossi don't seem to care about aggro. It's gonna feel really silly if I'm misinterpreting his name this entire game. I have it caught in my head that there's a horse named Aggro, and I think it's this one. And the thing that my character says kind of sounds like aggro. You should run away. You should run away. I got you. Yeah, we're not climbing those. His legs are not climbable, specifically. You have a weird shaped butt. Has anyone ever told you that? Were you supposed to have a tail? Mr. Maskbeard? Don't know if it's accurate or not, but the fact that this structure exists inclines me to think that it's useful in some way. Maybe luring him to attack you in one of the holes makes him lower his head so you can— oh, right, the hill. It's shaped like a hobbit hole. And since it's shaped like a hobbit hole, since it's shaped like a hobbit hole, the fact if he stuck his head in there and he came out one of the other ones, you could probably jump on top of his head via the hill that's over the opening. Is he investigating? Kind of. Do I climb here? No, I do. It's like a stinger on a bug. I thought he was gonna stick his head in the hole directly and I'd have to jump on top of his neck via here. Via the hobbit hole part. But that's not how it went. You guys have the most interesting anatomy. I never told you that. Anyway, stabbing time. What does the gold part mean? I get a gold thing on my health bar, on my stamina bar. Oh, that indicates when I'm done charging my sword. That's useful. I can be a little less wasteful now. I don't seem to be hurting him anymore. Am I missing? Yeah, his health's not moving. What's that mean? There's one. Oh, don't fall over it. Oh, he don't like that. He doesn't like me being on his brain. I mean, it's not pleasant. But anyway. I've got bad news about your chance of survival here, buddy. Ow. Ah. My stamina is not going down. He just isn't tossing me enough, I guess. It's remarkable how familiar this is after having played Monster Hunter World recently. Despite all the fleshy stuff and the ribs and everything, his design almost seemed more like insectoid, like something you'd see from a Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, like that thing that's grazing on something above the camera in that one zone. Where did those birds come from? They weren't in the cutscene. So now we need to take out a flying one. Clearly seems to be a bird from the actual statue. That raises whole new problems about how we're going to deal with it. Flying's not in my skill set. You definitely get a sense that I'm just being manipulated by some kind of sinister force to do what they would like me to do. And that it benefits them more than it benefits me. In part due to just how they nonchalantly just say, yeah, go kill that thing next. And they don't seem to second guess it even a little bit, the way that the player probably does. This game is a moving wallpaper. I mean, considering in particular that Japanese audiences are often not familiar with even having control of their camera, and they often don't think to do it. Playing this game with no right stick was, oh god, don't go off the cliff. Didn't mean to keep going like that. If you're used to playing games without a right stick and not trying to look around like this, then it's got such a masterfully directed camera that always picks the right angle to show like depth in the scene and a sense of scale and stuff like that. It's just I keep wanting to look around, so you'll see the camera jerking around and stuff because I'm trying to look around. But there's like a lot of care into exactly how it's going to glide through each particular location and frame it just right. Which is really impressive. Although I can't help but think of Fury a little bit when I see my character autopiloting down hallways on a horse and the camera self-directing. Like at some point it almost might as well be one of those segments from Fury where it just autopilots and you're not even playing the game. Lizard, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. I don't know why I'm doing this. Do they feed me? I should probably Google this or something, just find out if I'm a lunatic or not. Because this is a really weird practice if it doesn't do anything. Ooh, butterflies. Just out of curiosity. Oh. Now I know. So there are the tails, the ones that have glowing tails, are like a health upgrade, I think. But the ones that, are just normal are actually all they do is heal you. And I don't have health to heal, so they're actually not any help. Especially since I can just go heal at a shrine. Alright, well I guess we're done murdering lizards. It's okay, I did it to honor ancestors? There's no real justification. I was playing a video game and thought there was a game reason. But then they became way more common and I started second guessing that really fast. This is neat to see. Whenever you look at rock formations, the important thing to recognize is that everything is deposited horizontally by default. So whenever you see something tilted like this, first of all, the reason the reason the direction is so uniform is because it's all deposited horizontally. This was all originally probably sedimentary rock that was deposited layer by layer, and over time it tilted upwards like this as one combined thing. Either because one side was pushed down or the other side was pushed up or something. It's most likely it was much longer rock originally, and it was much more uniform, and it wasn't originally sticking out of the ground so much as much as perhaps the entire area was just leaning in a direction just overall, and was folding. And that's what they're called. They're called folds. And then eroded away. And so then we get this weird spike sticking out. And that's because this particular chunk of rock in general is just a more resistant thing than a lot of the other surrounding rock. So the surrounding stuff eroded away via wind but mostly water and rain and other forces. Any erosional force really. And this resistant layer remained. And the edge is the part that's most likely to break off over time, but it's still sticking out there. Originally horizontal, but now tilted up. It's always nice details to see there. I imagine in many cases the people that put geology in their games have no idea what it means or what it does and stuff like that, but they are looking at something they saw in real life and just replicating it. And so if they're accurate enough, they can often get the right results regardless. So the first lizard I found was whitetail, so I think it was more important. I think I hear another one here. There it is. So the regular lizards don't matter. In that way, at least. They matter in that they're living creatures, and maybe you shouldn't murder them all, you monster. These ones even make sounds. He was here a second ago, dang it. Oh, you're way up there. Got him. What? No, come here. Ah, horse, why? Tails off. Ooh, Andy got to live. Best of both worlds, right? Where's the climbing spot? There we go. Oh yeah, look at it, it got longer. Or maybe not health, stamina? I wasn't reading very closely because I didn't want to spoil anything. So I was like only hinting at the at what I was reading to sort of hint at indicate something. I saw a thing increases, I'm like, alright, cool, whitetails. I try hard not to spoil myself on pretty much anything in a lot of stuff, but I could just imagine the frustration of the comments most likely as I continually don't know what's going on with that mechanic. So through there. It did stand out to me that I was pretty sure that used to be a circle and then it became a circle with a nub at the end, but I wasn't sure when that happened. Now I know it happened the first time I got one of the lizards. Aggro's getting pretty aggro at the moment, isn't he? Here, graze or something. I gotta poke around. It's actually displayed by the fact that this is basically the same kind of rock, but it is all horizontal. Unlike the formation we saw sticking out of the ground earlier. If I go in the water, can I climb out over there? Can you swim down, for that matter? Is that not... Can I not go through there? Huh. Oh, you kind of can. No, maybe you have to? Oh, weird. It was kind of resistant to me in the moment. That upper body strength. God damn. Kid's got stamina, I'll give him that. Not the most hospitable region for me to try to navigate, is it? He seems nice. Yep. That's a very long tail. I bet you there's a weak spot at the very end of it. Or it's the only way to climb on. Does he see me? Do they know that I'm wiping out the other ones? Are they conscious of what's going on? Do they see those things in the sky and know what they mean? The direct route seems kind of reasonable, but I don't know if I can climb that thing or not, that tower. It looks kind of not reasonable. Maybe the backside has some prongs. Or maybe the tail can be convinced to dip into the water. Or maybe he jumps from perch to perch and there's a way to, like, get him to do that. Oh, they see me. They're turning towards me. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, you can climb that. I've seen you do much better. That's unnerving. That's actually really unnerving. I don't think I can attack him without getting out of the water. How does he do that, by the way? That's an impressive jump. But I think I need to climb one of these structures. They say to shoot him to get his attention, but I seem to have their attention already. We might be going for a bit more than just attention. Don't really see a climbing spot back there. Can't reach those apparent handholds. Not sure if I can climb some of these. Definitely a very slow process to get around. Let's just try from here. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh boy. He doesn't like that. Okay, they're flying around now. Are they gonna attack? I'm gonna vote yes. It did a little damage. If you don't fully draw the bow, it does not go very high. I think you might be able to grab onto the fur. Yes, there it is. I was like, somewhere around here, I think you might be able to actually climb it. Oh god. Oh, he's very floppy. Oh, you're very floppy. It's a very rough time to have limited stamina. Oh. End of the tail it is. Completely safe to do that. Ah yes, the tip of the tail, the most vulnerable part of any creature. It's where they keep all their vital organs. Oh, is it gonna wear out now? Yep. That's all we get. Oh, this is safe. Oh, no. What, how did you get on the end of that? Oh no. That's not what we were going for at all. Go, 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 go. Oop. The hair physics looks fantastic. If you could kindly point me to where you keep your other vital organs, I'd be very appreciative. Oh. Oh, tips of the wings? How? Oh, I have to go across a not hairy part. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Oh god. I'm less fine a little bit. Oh boy. Quickly. Oof. Ooh-hoo. Oh, I'm upside down. Well, the good news is falling in that water is probably not fatal. Oh god. Although in real life it might be. You don't want to land in water at high velocities in real life. It's bad for you. Oh, go, 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 go. Go. Oh, wow. Hope you landed in water. He fell right off. I'm so far away from the smoke that it has to chase me. No! Leave me alone, I don't want to drown. Oh. That's a bad time.
Julik, Wazi, Olu, Omula Ira, Only Crow.